Cello all, Stacey the Black Feather Intuitive. Welcome to Phoenix Feather Friday. How are we transforming and how can we make these transformational energies all around us work for us so that we can phoenix with confidence? Let's pull a trusty phoenix feather from the feather jar and see what our message is for this week. If you like what you see here, click that bell to be notified of all upcoming content and information to help you thrive and grow along your journey. We'd love to have you. All right, what have we got here? Ooh, we've got oneness. So we get this feather a fair amount, I feel, when we pull for Phoenix Feather Friday. And let's talk about it from an energetic perspective. Oneness is something that we already are. We are all one and we are all connected to all people, places, and things on this planet. But we often disconnect from the mind and the mental energy because we are very focused on our individual path and our individual goals. Part of that is the game of life. We're supposed to be focusing on that individual soul journey, but we also have this added collective movement, if you will, into a new world energy, into a new, if nothing else, into a new phase or a new chapter of humanity. And so the oneness feather, I feel, is coming up this week just to give you, I want to say, a reminder to find out where in your life you're actually experiencing this oneness. And I'm going to just share a quick little story with you, or piece of information with you. When I started to explore this idea of oneness, and I would do these meditations that would try and, they would say, oh, it's going to connect you to the oneness of all, and you're going to feel all of these things and all this stuff. I would do these meditations, and I would be like, I don't feel anything. I feel nothing. I feel myself. I feel my own energy. I feel compassionate, urging, sort of towards others. But I don't necessarily feel that oneness, what exactly does that mean? And I thought for a really long time there was something wrong with me, that I wasn't able to connect to it. And a lot of them were connected to the heart. We've got the pink feather here, so it is, heart chakra related. And I thought, oh my God, maybe I just don't have a heart. Maybe I missed the mark on that. Maybe I don't know how to access my heart. And then I started to clue into the fact that I couldn't connect to that oneness when I was purposefully trying to connect to other people's energies, people being the key word. But I could really feel this when I connected with my dog. And it was my dog, Dimitri, my very first puppy, my very first puppy that was my own baby, not a family baby, my baby. And he taught me oneness, he taught me love, he taught me, and it was like just me thinking about him was what taught me how I connect with my heart. Didn't teach me how to connect with my heart, although maybe that happened prior to this, oneness experience. But it taught me, this is where I really feel into that heart space. And when I feel into that heart space, then I can feel the oneness. I feel that deep connection. And from there, I can sort of grow that feeling and extrapolate that feeling. And I started to notice, of course I have a heart. I love people. I connect with people all the time. I just connect with them, I want to say, at a sort of a lesser intensity of that heart energy and that heart space than I do with my animals. So there you go. Judge me or don't, however you want to, sort of talk about it. That was my experience with, that's what it feels like to be oneness. I'm trying to connect with everybody and I'm just getting all of this mumble jumble stuff, or I'm feeling nothing, or I'm feeling almost a need to pull away or to protect. It's no, we are all one. And it's that feeling that you get when you're sitting out in nature and there's no one and nothing else around that you can really connect. Now, some of you may find that you don't connect in those ways, but it is those deeper connections with people where you feel that oneness, whatever floats your boat. But this week, I feel like it's really a calling for us to tap into that question. How do I feel the oneness? How do I feel that I am one with everything that is around me? And how do I capitalize on that feeling? How do I make more of that feeling? And how do I apply that to all of my choices moving forward? So there's some interesting food for thought. Hope that helps you guys. Sometimes I think it helps to know that either you're not alone. So many people don't share these things or talk about these things because they think, someone's going to judge them. Somebody's going to think they're cuckoo or they just don't get it. But we need to share because we're all unique. We're all different. We all have, very unique paths that we're taking. But we also all have a lot of similar experiences that maybe we don't talk enough about. And so there's this feeling of isolation throughout all of it. And speaking of that, if you are feeling a little more isolated and want a little more community that speaks all this hoopity floob language, all of this energetic and spiritual stuff, all the metaphysical, consider joining my completely free Black Feather community. We would love to have you. We talk all this kind of stuff and then some, lots of support. That is our Phoenix Feather Friday for this week. Sending you guys so much love and transform well.